Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to another very impromptu, spontaneous loading artist stream. Good to see everyone. Hello. Excellent. So nice to see everyone in the chat. Nice to see that not everybody's forgotten about me. Excellent. How have you all been? Hold on, let me I changed some stuff. You might have noticed I've changed some stuff about the stream already. Mostly the angle is different. I know it's not great, but touching this thing. But I think we'll get used to it better. I think it's better. It's not as high. Hey, I'll get into more details later. For now, I just gotta unpause the alerts. And let's see who we've got here. We got Saruman starting off. Starting off with this. Greg Ford. What? Craig Ford. Thank you very much, Saruman. Thank you very much. Welcome back for... Oh my god, my screen's different as well, so I need to get used to like where everything is. Oh, there it is now. It used to be over here, but now it's over here. Saruman with the 80 months.
Dude. Low deck.
Wolfie, woof. Welcome back. 61 months. Thank you very much. Goodness me, I just turned off the heating. I'm so glad I did, because it's getting hot now. It's getting hot now that everyone's here. Bodies rubbing together, shoulder to shoulder. Marie, 56 months. Tier 2.
Loge.
Goodness me. Thank you very much. Marie, welcome back. Good to see you. And... Saruman's first message.
Hey, you are.
Hello, Saruman. Hold on, let me just turn down the music for me a little bit. Goodness me. Oh gosh.
Reporting in.
And Supertux? Hey, Supertux.
He is still alive, load. Wow.
Mm-hmm. For now, anyway. Good to see you, Supertux. How are things? And Yodo. That's the alert I saw coming. Oh. Got some voices coming in. Let's see how they go.
Door knock, open door. Hello, Gregor.
We missed you so much, Samurai Load B.
Wait, who's this? How are you doing, Gregor? Door close. Yes? I know. The sound effects are like that on Poopez.
Thank you very much, Yodo. Thank you very much. I'm surprised that the Uwu rather, by the Weeb voice isn't more Uwu-like. But it's close enough. Thank you very much, Yoda, for the 44 months. And Comacode, 82 months from you. Hope you're doing well, Comacode. Good to see you. Good to see you in other people's streams as well. Exocomics and I, we spotted Comacode in the wild. We were watching a Rob CD stream. Just casually.
Protect the VIP team.
Look at
Casually
this guy
on
coming
TV.
in here like he owns the place.
Hey, Big White Bear. Big White Bear, welcome back. Yeah, casually watching some Rob CD Japan stream. And who did we see in the chat?
Reporting in.
Comacode. Talking about margarita pizzas and stuff like that. Small world. It's kind of crazy because there's like thousands of viewers in that stream.
Your face, and I almost did dream to the screen I raised when I saw your dream.
Thank you very much, Dry Rays Go. For some reason, that voice had more of an Uwu voice than the Weeb voice. A little bit, right? I don't know. Did anyone else here catch a little bit of a Weeby Uwu? What's the word? Not accent. Not slang. What's the word I'm thinking of? Oh man. Where it's like a language that sounds a little different. I noticed I picked up a little something. Dialect? Can't remember what it was. It'll come to me later. Also, Curl Saturo. 14 months. Thank you very much. Accent? Maybe I'm just thinking of the word accent. Although that seems too basic of a word. I think I was thinking of something fancier. But we'll go with that. I couldn't even think of that. And Yoyoto, 100 bits. Also, welcome back to Ray. I got so invested in the Uwu sounding voice, I forgot to even say hello. Try Race
Time to
welcome
stream
back.
today. Regulars in the house. Back online again. Preaching this will be.
Why is it not working?
I guess I must be thinking of the sound effect uwu. I think it never really worked well as a voice or in a voice. Thank you for the 100 bits, Yodo. Oh man. Wait, do you watch other people's streams, Psychomanity? Not usually, actually. But sometimes, like, after dinner, after a dinner show, put on some, like, casual background stream. And usually, like, Japan-orientated. But hello. Good to see everybody. I haven't even said hello properly. Hyodo, Jamamp, the Champ, Firefly, Chimera. We also have... Whoops, I was why is it so quiet? The music stopped. We also have Sandman, of course, Psychomanity, Wolfie, Dower, Avaris Clary, Big White Bear, LOLOLO, Marie, Coma Code, Carl Saturo, of course, Dry Rays Go, Super Tux. Hello, everybody. Man, it feels weird to be back. Extra weird. I mean, it would have been weird to come back anyway after so long, after taking a break for so long, which I, by the way, I still am a bit on the break. This is not necessarily me like coming back to regular streaming just yet, but getting there. Baby steps. But yeah, so it would have been weird anyway to come back after so long, but it's extra weird because the camera is different. It's over here now. I'm also using a different camera, which, by the way, Jamamp, I haven't bought like a new fancy webcam. You can probably tell because it's not that good quality. But it's the old webcam. It's our cat cam, technically, that I'm using for the main camera. And there's two reasons why I'm using... Well, three reasons, actually. I just thought of another third. I thought there's two reasons, but I came up with a third one just now. Which just implies how good of a decision this was. And more on that in a second. First, Nina Cortex, thank you for the 4 months. Well, I have to come up with 4 reasons why this camera is better. Reason 1. It's on a new... Okay, I spent too long, like, just... I was standing, like, right here, right where this chair is, this weird, ominous chair, and I was just, like, staring at my room, like, how can I rearrange this to be better? Because I watched some old streams, well, not old, I watched some recent streams, just like I was casually like browsing through some files, and I noticed like people were complaining about the camera shake, how like every time I hit the table, the camera wobbles because everything wobbles here. But I never really noticed how incredibly annoying it was, even when it's not as wobbly. Like I tried making the wobble less wobbly, but it was still pretty annoying. And so I thought, oh no, I really got to, I got to fix it. Because in the old streams, in the old apartment, it was much more satisfying when the camera doesn't just like vibrate from time to time. Anyway, so I reorganized everything. And now the camera is like screwed onto a tripod thingy from one of my old lights, my lamps. And it's standing in between my 2 desks. So it's not actually touching the desk at all. So I can like hit the table and there's minimal movement, which I realize isn't really a big deal. It's pretty much like the basic, the first basic thing you can do with a stream, where it's like, if you do something, you don't want the camera to like shake around. But yeah, so somewhere along the way we lost that basic functionality. So now we got that back, which is nice. That was one reason. Second reason why the camera is better, it's lower. So I recently went kind of berserk with like my monitor layout, and the monitors got bigger and bigger. And so the camera had to go higher and higher because it had to look over the monitor at me. And I realized, again, watching a previous stream a little bit, that especially with the hat, like you couldn't really see my face at all. I know Anaria mentioned that in the past, but I thought, I look up enough. You can see my eyes. I have eyes. But watching the old VOD, it is kind of like distractingly bad. Well, what's distracting? Distracting in the way that there's nothing to be distracted by. You can't be distracted by my big beautiful eyes. And I was making a lot less eye contact as well. I think maybe because like looking up was just not as natural as looking, you know, face to face with you guys. There's another thing I noticed about the old streams back in the day, apartment days. A lot more eye contact. So I think having it here instead of like up there is better. And I've moved where windows are. Now the stream stuff, instead of it being on this monitor, it's on the side of the main monitor. So camera's here, chat's here, which I think works quite well. So it's a lot more closer. I don't have to like read and then like respond, read, respond. Like I think if I kept doing that, my neck would snap off. Or I just never make any eye contact, which is what was happening. Anyway, that was reason, what was that, reason 2? Do we have a third? Oh my god, there's only 2 reasons? What was the third? Oh, the third reason. Third reason. I'll tell you what the third reason is. Right after this message from Salty Wookie. Resubscribing for 58 months. Salty Wookie, thank you very much. Perfect timing. This gave me some time to like set up the next part of this thing I wanted to talk about. Check this out. New cat cam. Hey, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, to make it full screen. Wireless. Oh, okay. Okay, it's frame ratey as hell. I don't know why it's so frame ratey. It was working fine before. Oh Jesus. What's wrong? What's wrong with this? Okay, I'll make sure this is better next time. Oh crap, it's so bad. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, it's still bad. Okay. Let me just technical difficulties. Hold on. Why the crap? When I was testing it before, it was flawless. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming live now. Now there's like more pressure on the router. We'll see. Let's try it again. Oh, it's a little bit better. Oh, it's a little bit better. Anyway, what's this? What do we got here? Hello, hello. Who we got here? Paste. Oh, Paste, you little pink beans. Paste has been sleeping here the whole time. And because it's a wireless cam, I can go like, I can do whatever I want. And it's much better quality too. So now it's, you know, Paste can't hide in the darkness. We can see everything. And it's also like really high frame rate. Look at those beans. So yeah. Oh yeah, now it's working better. So I was just using my phone. Which I think just makes a lot more sense. Like instead of using the phone as like the main camera, and then the wired webcam as the free roaming cat cam, it just makes more sense. A lot more sense. But yeah, there's still some technical issues, but I think it was working pretty well at the end there. Quite smooth. Oh boy. And that was the number 3rd reason. I said I was gonna come up with a 4th one. But I can't, okay, there's no 4th reason. Maybe it'll come to me later. Number 4 is you looking taller now that it's lower. That's a good point. I do look taller now. I look more intimidating, I would say. And also, Dry Rice Girl, you were asking about where my curtains are. The curtains are here. When I said curtains, I mean blinds. Well, this room is blinds anyway. Some other rooms, well, they're old blind. We don't have any curtains. They're old blinds. My room is horizontal blinds, and like most other places in the house are vertical blinds. But for me, it made more sense to have horizontal. So that's that. Which works well because now I'm still able to let in some light, which is very important because I'm realizing now that I'm streaming live. My camera, it's kind of dark. It's not very bright. I might need to set up my second lamp somewhere. Or maybe I just need to make the screen itself just be a big white rectangle. Actually, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? If I just had a window on my big monitor that was just white, acting as a makeshift lamp. That could be something. That's one way to completely destroy the pixels of the monitor. Guitar Piper. 82 months.
You already are a big white rectangle.
Thank you, Guitar Piper. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. I have been working out. Well, no, actually, no, I haven't. I shouldn't make jokes like that because you might think, oh, that's what he's been doing while he's been away. He's been working out. That would probably be a good idea, but no, I haven't been working out. As far as like what I'm actually doing, yeah, we gotta figure out the lighting, Super Tux. The whole background is solid white. I know this is kind of crazy. Especially sorry, Super Tux. I know that you love dark mode, so this stream right now must be like hell for you guys. Maybe if you like inverted the colors, or if I just did this, maybe this would be better. And I have like a darker background. That might be a little better. But then it's not perfect. But I mean, it's still pretty amazing that it's able to green screen out my mod without a green screen, even though it's not perfect. It's still pretty good. Now I'm just flashing the white background at you as well. Oh god. My eyes, whatever you do not take off your hat or we might all go blind. Yes. Well, I haven't shaved in a while, so you'd only be half blind. There's a bit of stubble. Though it's not like it's full stubble coverage. I do have a bit of a George Costanza shaped hairdo. Also, hey Noob Inside, welcome back. And of course, Salty Wookie as well. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up with the chat. Let's see. Okay. Also, Sarahman, hey, since you're new on Twitch, I can recommend a few channels to watch. For example, Psychomanity. She usually streams Sundays, 7 a.m. your time. 7 a.m. No wonder I've never seen Psychomanity live. 7 a.m. Maybe that's why my cats keep trying to wake me up so early in the morning. They're like, meow, meow. Psychomanity is streaming. But even so, they did say that, and I still didn't care. I still would rather just have some terrible last minute, last hour's sleep. Still very, very necessary. I did wake up at 6 a.m. today because of the cats. And then it started raining really heavily. Then I thought, if I'm going to be streaming, because I had a feeling that I might be doing a little bit of a stream today, and I thought, I need some sleep. I need a little bit of sleep. But hey, Sundays 7 a.m. my time, is it? Psychomanity? I will try and make that sometime. Sunday as well. Oh my god, Sunday. We'll see. Look at me complaining about time zones and stream schedules. I've been given a taste of my own medicine. Yeah, actually, you know what? I wonder if maybe full bright is not actually what I want in this room. Let me see what the lighting would look like if I close this. Maybe that would be better. You know what? I think it might be. Is this better? It's darker, but I think I look brighter because of it. Oh boy. I don't know. I still gotta work out the lighting situation. The bane of my existence. I'm always dealing with lighting. It's easier on the eyes at least. Yeah, no, this makes more sense. This looks a little bit more like a typical streamer's room now, that you can actually see it and it's not completely blinded by the sun. Because usually I feel like most streamers, they have a pretty damn cool room in the background. It's always like dark with neon purple lights and pop vinyl collections and stuffed Pokemons in the corner. I look less washed out. Okay, well, only enough. Less lighting suits me better. Okay, excellent. All right, sorry about the flashbang then. That was the first 10 minutes of this stream. this makes a lot more sense. Because when I was doing a test stream, I remember the lighting not being that much of a deal, but I think it's because I would test the stream like in the evening where it was darker. It's all making sense now. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, little Dino Boy. You're doing a 12-hour stream, Psychomanity? Goodness me, what will you be streaming? I know a great place to get some cool posters to put in the background at the loading artist shop. Nice, good idea. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea at all. I definitely should do something, especially if this is going to be the next, if this is going to be the new angle for the streams. I do need to pretty up the background. But then the thing is, the more things I add in the background, the worse that this green screen effect will be. So it's kind of a, what's it called? I'm stuck between a rock and a bad green screen. But we'll see. Now, what else? Oh yeah. What happened to the neon sign? Well, the neon sign, I do still have the neon sign, but I couldn't decide where I wanted it because unfortunately I don't have a good power, I don't have any power source in this corner of the room. But I guess I could get an extension cord and I run along this wall here. Have it connect there. That could work. I will definitely consider that. Because the neon sign was cool. Psychomanity, you're doing potentially 12 hours stream because you're doing your annual subathon. Gotta make it all Halloween themed because why not? I want to do a spooky subathon and I won't be able to do it in October anyway. Well, nice. That sounds excellent. Thank you for mentioning that you're doing it super early for Halloween because you just kind of freaked me out. I thought, oh my god, is it Halloween on Sunday? How quick the time flies. But no, we're still in September, thank God. Oh god. Yeah. Because, man, time has been flying by. I can't believe it's already been like two weeks? 2 weeks since the last stream? No, longer than that. Wait, how long has it been? Wait. Oh shit, I haven't actually gone... Oh my god, I haven't actually posted I'm live yet. It doesn't really matter now. I posted in the announcements that I'm gonna be live in like 15 minutes. Ah, shoot. Ah, whatever. This is... if less people catch the stream, you know, so be it. It's probably for the best. Because this isn't really like my grand return stream when we're doing like a comic and stuff. Like, this is like kind of a secret, small little depressing glimpse into like behind the curtain that I only want the strongest viewers to ever see. Because only the strongest viewers will be the ones that are strong enough to not be put off by it and never come back. Oh. Hey, first thing. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually check what I was doing. How long ago was that? That was the 29th of August. So the end of August. Oh my, it's like almost 3 weeks? Has it been almost 3 weeks since the last stream? Jesus Christ. Camjo. Strong. Strong 39 months. Thank you very
Strong.
much. Thank you, Camjo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is... Draw game. Draw game. Let's do it. In a second. Hold on. I gotta pause. I gotta. Gee, hold on. I'm gonna pause the music as well. We're gonna do the draw them words today. But before we start that, I want to just finish saying everything I wanted to say before I forget it. Not that I had anything like written down or anything, which probably should have made more sense now, so I don't forget to say things. But yeah, 3 weeks since the last stream, and I've been kind of been not just disappearing from streaming, but disappearing from social media and comics and pretty much everything. I have been AWOL for a long time now, 3 weeks or so. Yeah, I guess because... So for those of you who don't know, I got burnt out again. Hooray! Hooray, burnt out. And you know, and ironically, I think the thing that tipped me over the edge to get into burnout was working on the comic I made about getting over burnout and trying to turn that into a full graphic novel. And that was just a little, I guess that on top of everything else was, I guess a lot. I just burnt myself out. And I should have known better because I've already gone through this before, and I should have remembered to take more breaks, or at least like not like enforce some rules on myself, like maybe after dinner, like don't work again, or like after 8 p.m. or something like that. Some sort of what's it called? Boundaries, I suppose. Boundaries on myself. And I guess because, yeah, working from home and then being in the suburbs, not that I was like out partying every night in the city anyway, but I think just all of it together just kind of overloaded the brain. And, oh, then the streamathon. The streamathon was cool because it was very different. And it was a really successful, fun streamathon that we did. So that I think if anything, the streamathon helped curb the upcoming burnout. I think it's just maybe the monotony of everything else. I don't know. Camjo, what's the difference between an artist and a light bulb? One stops working when it burns out. Oh boy. That one doesn't even make any sense for a while. I burnt out eventually. And the streamathon, the streamathon caused 60 plus draw games. Could that have contributed to the burnout? Maybe. That is a lot of draw games. And Komocode already gave me permission to reset the counter
Oh
when
boy,
they come back.
11
So
months. What a time to be
I'll do that.
alive.
Texan Citizen, 11 months. Almost a full year. Texan, thank you very much. Welcome back. Hey 8 divide 0, hello. But yeah, wait, Texan, you can't stay long because you're in class, but you wanted to pop in and say hello. Well, hello. Goodness me. Texan, you're in class, you're popping in, you're chatting, you're resubscribing. Oh my god. Pay attention to the class. Pay attention to the teacher right now. I feel bad that I'm like stealing you away from your education. But thank you though, I do appreciate it. Good time to remember to mention that I do have a VOD channel. I mean, there are VODs on Twitch anyway, but I have permanent VODs on the YouTube VOD channel that I always upload all streams to. So there's always that if you can't make the streams, and for some reason you must see the old streams. Though I totally get that it's not as enticing when it's not live. Totally get that. I think it's because there's no chance of something going horribly, horribly wrong. Or like accidentally, I don't know, turning nude for a second. We're in breakout rooms. We've already finished what we were doing. Breakout rooms? Wait, what? Is this breakout? What the hell is breakout rooms in university? Sounds like you're in some sort of like prison university. Just killing time until we go back to the actual main Zoom class. Oh, interesting. Excellent. Like a break room, like a lunchroom. Oh, I see. It's an online class. Oh, I see. Every time someone says that they're in class watching the stream, I always picture them to be like in an auditorium. There's classic like in Harvard or something. And then there's a bunch of people with laptops, and there's like the teacher with a giant chalkboard, and there's like equations everywhere. I always picture that. I see, online class. Okay, well that makes it easier to watch a stream on the side. But anyway, so where was I? So I got burnt out, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well. The reason I even figured out that I was burnt out is because when I was trying to turn the burnout comic I made a few years ago into a graphic novel, I was doing some extra research on how to get over burnout, how to see the symptoms of burnout. I was looking at that stuff up again. and I realize I'm like checking off every box. And then that's when I realize everything's clicking together. Like, that's why things haven't been so good on the other side here now. And everything's just been like, I don't know. Not good. Not good at all. So much so that I feel like I even lost the ability to speak, which is a weird symptom. And I'm not even sure if it's related, but could be a symptom. I don't know. Because I feel like when it was at my worst, I couldn't string together like full sentences with confidence. Every sentence that I would get out, not even on stream, but just like even talking to Exocomics, every full coherent sentence I was able to like produce with my mouth without messing it up felt like an achievement. And that was kind of scary. I thought I was getting some like early onset dementia or something. But that has gotten better recently. So I think something's improving. But and then another thing, I was also like, so I was clearing up some space on my hard drive because it's filling up. Watching the OC, it's a terrible show. First season's alright, but we're in season 4 of the OC right now. It's so bad. Anyway, I was making some space in the hard drives, and I happened to come across a folder of like old VODs from years ago, which I'm not sure why they were there because they should have been on YouTube by now. Anyway, and I was clicking through them just out of curiosity, and I was rewatching a VOD from 2021 before the first Burnout, actually, and oh man, just like I didn't even recognize that Gregor anymore. I was watching as if like I was watching like a completely different person, and I was just amazed by how, I mean, comparatively eloquent that person was. It was like riffing and saying things, like his brain was working faster. And then I watched a VOD, to compare, I watched a VOD from like last month, and it was just like a night and day difference, and it really shook me a bit. Because I guess the time, well, I mean, it was like a bunch of slow moving, small changes over a long period of time that I didn't really notice how different things have become. That it was really shocking to see just the comparison, which is kind of an interesting little extra bonus that streamers have over like non-streamers. You're able to really just watch footage of yourself in the past and see how you were. Although I know like how you are on stream is not necessarily how you are in real life. But even so, like the crazy thing is, I'm sure back in 2021, after some streams, I would come off the stream and be like, "Man, that was a bad stream. I didn't do well at all. Like I just couldn't think of anything to say, and felt like there's a lot of silence, and I thought I was being awkward." And then watching the VODs, I'm like, "Man, what was I complaining about?" I was so much better back then than I am now, and it was just completely what's the word? Soul crushing a little bit, and while there's like parts of that that I can't just fix with just rearranging the camera, like the interior mental part of it, I did try and fix some other stuff that I noticed was like also has gotten worse that I can actually fix, using my hands and stuff. So like the camera placement, the shaky wobbliness, the freestyle moving cat cam, and I also cleared up a bunch of unnecessary obsolete buttons on my Stream Deck, and I made the ones that I'm using much more fancy looking. It looks quite nice. I mean, actually, I can show you. That's right, I can show you with my freestyle cam. Look at this. I just have to push this button. Okay, check this out. Just a little something something. So now I got like, if the iPad is on, it's like this. Chrome, Discord, Clipsy Paint. They're also positioned in the way that they're all like layered. So iPad's always on the top layer. Clipsy Paint's always on the lowest layer. It's just kind of neat. And I got all these custom icons as well. Get the camera. moving. All right. Well, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing here. Let me show you a little bit how that works. Whoop. Yeah, pretty snazzy. And then you got the green screen. It's alright. And this looks nicer as well, the buttons. I can like so it's muted there and alerts are paused. You know, it is what it is. And it's not completely different, but it's still nice to be able to clear that up a little bit because it was getting a little just a bunch of temporary buttons that didn't work anymore and it was just all very claustrophobic. Let me read some chat. But are you okay now? Like feeling good? Getting there, Noob Inside. Thank you for asking. Yeah, getting there. Definitely definitely it feels a little bit like you're dropping a hot coal in some water and the steam is coming off of it. But it's still like a hot coal. But it's kind of like that. So getting there. Psychomanity, the whole not talking thing is totally real. I'm so bad at talking when I'm burnt because my brain can't focus when I'm saying very well. Yeah, well, I see. That makes me feel better. Sounds like it's something that can improve with time and it's not just dementia kicking in. But also, I hope you're doing well as well, Psychomanity. Let's see. Speaking of Clip City Paint, guess who used your code to buy Clip City Paint? Oh, nice, Texan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, don't forget to drink water. Will do. So what else have I been doing? So other than taking a break from work and social media, I've also tried to like start doing different things.
We're eating balls. We're playing with balls. Welcome to the Loading Artist stream.
Thank you very much. So I've been playing with balls. It's a little different. Not used to ball play. And although it's not crazy different, it's not like I've gone out to join like, I don't know, a basketball team or something like that. I haven't done that. But even things just like, I'm gonna sound like an old man, but things just like reading again has been a nice change because I haven't been reading in a few decades. I haven't, yeah. It's something that I've always wanted to get back into, but just never really found the time or the patience or the right book to read. So I busted out my Kindle, which is actually next to my bed right now. So I got my old Kindle back, and I'm reading some books. And the first book I read was incredibly depressing and horrifying, mentally horrifying. It gives people an existential crisis when they read it.
Gregor Crazy Cow Sky.
Hey, Chuck Chan. Welcome back, Chuck Chan. How you doing? The book, it was called A Short Stay in Hell. Probably not the best book to read when you're going through some depression yourself, but it's a short book. It's like 100 pages long, I think. It's a short stay in hell. And at first I read the sample and I thought it was going to be more comedic because the beginning is kind of funny a little bit. But then I finished the rest of the book in like one sitting, and afterwards I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And oh man, it's brutal. It's a brutal book. And in Exocomic, she was like, why do you read such depressing books and watch depressing movies and listen to depressing music? But I figure it's like, I can't read happy books when I'm feeling sad. It's like trying to listen to happy music when you're not feeling happy, and it just sounds so grating and annoying. So sometimes you just have to like go with the flow. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've done that a few times unknowingly. Like I remember I read 1984 once when I wasn't feeling great either, which is probably not recommended, but what the hell? I don't know. You're reading self-help books? I recommend The One Thing, a book about productivity and accomplishing goals. Oh, no, I'm not reading self-help books, although thank you for the suggestion, Chuck Chan. I might check that out. I wanted to start reading things that aren't anything to do with, like, productivity or my career or things like that. I also had, like, other books on, like, you know, how to write stories or something. But I think it's good just to read some, like, fiction books, just for fun, which I haven't really done in a long time. And so after a short stay in hell, I started reading another book, which actually I read before, but I don't remember at all. And it's kind of surreal because when I'm going through the book, there are all these, like, highlighted sentences that I highlighted from before, because sometimes I like to highlight and save a sentence that really stands out to me. And this book, it's Mort by Terry Pratchett. It's a Discworld novel, which I've always tried to get into Discworld because my family is super into Discworld books. But I don't know, I never really quite got captured by it, even though I wanted to be. But this one's really good. I think I just don't gel with the wizardy ones too much. The ones about Rincewind. But the ones I've read, they're good. But this one especially is really nice. Mort. It's about death. But it's not depressing. It's not about death in a depressing way. It's about death like the Grim Reaper. And it's good. I haven't finished it. I'm like 66% of the way through. But I'd recommend that. Terry Pratchett is really, really good at writing. He's a good writer. Yeah, I gets the Gregor seal of approval. No, he definitely is really good at writing and a lot of good metaphors and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see here. This year I've finished Ready Player One. It's fun. Noob Inside. Oh yeah, I remember reading Ready Player One. I think I read it because of the movie coming out at the time, and I was curious. I like to read books that have movies coming out soon, so that I can, like, remember the book enough to compare it to the movie. I like seeing that comparison stuff. Same with, like, The Revenant. But yeah, and also I feel like generally I don't like reading funny books because I find the humor in a lot of books to be very cringy, cringy and overly quirky. I don't know. I don't like it so much. But the Discworld novels, I really like the humor in those ones. It's a lot more subtle. Like I don't think, like, people say, like, The Martian is funny, or the other book that he writes. What's it called? It's like a Hail Mary or something. I did not like. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too quirky. Even things like A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, like that one. I think I read that one. I think I liked it, but I didn't love it. But Terry Pratchett is a good mix of everything. The Silo Shift Dust trilogy is good if you like the Silo TV show. Oh, I read Silo. I read the first book, which I enjoyed. Also very depressing. That's a good book.
Load give stream a load B.
Hey, Cirisi, welcome back. 36 months. Oh, wait, no. 73 months. Hey, no, hold on. What does it say? Cirisi has resubscribed for 36 months. They've been subscribed for 73 months. What the hell does that mean? I think it means Cirisi is pre-subscribed for 3 years? 36 is the streak? Oh, I see.
Reporting in.
They've changed the wording. It used to be
36 is the streak.
It used to be clearer, I think. It used to say something like, "Oh, they've been they have a sub streak of so and so months, and a total of so and so. Strange. Oh yeah, so the Silo book, I like the first one. I like the beginning of the show, though I think the show, I can't remember if the show just kind of goes off the rails a little bit from the book, but watching the show made me realize how much of that story makes no goddamn sense. And it frustrates me as well. Just, I won't say any spoilers or anything. It's a really high budget TV show. It's an Apple TV show, I think. And the beginning was good. I like the beginning. But after a while, there's just so many things just like, why do they bother with that? What's going on here? How could that make any sense at all? But I still liked it. The book was good. Second Manatee. Oh my god, you keep saying so much relatable stuff right now. I didn't really like Hitchhiker's Guide either. It's just hard for me to read a jokey tone and things. And also most of the jokes were already spoiled. Oh yeah, spoiled. Spoiled in advance. The only things I can think of that were like spoilers is just like the 42 thing and then the dolphin thing. Although the dolphin thing happens right at the beginning anyway. There was a point where Twitch didn't count my sub for a bit and wouldn't let me resub, so I lost the streak. Oh, I see. Wait, so you've lost the streak? Okay, now I'm even more confused. But either way, I'm just going to look at the big number. 73 months. Thank you very much, Cersei. If you can't read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, give the audiobook a try. I think I did read it, the first one, eventually. Audiobooks I can't do. I can't do audiobooks. I can't pay attention enough. I get distracted listening to someone else read a story. I have to go at my own pace. And there's something about reading the actual words makes it feel more, this is going to be controversial of me to say, but it makes it feel more real to read a book by reading it through words rather than listening to it. Not to like to poo-poo audiobooks. It's super cool that audiobooks exist. But just for me personally, I don't get quite the same experience. Noob Inside, reading Voyage to the Center of the Earth. Liking it so far. Is Voyage to the Center of the Earth the same as Journey to the Center of the Earth? And is that movie with that guy from The Mummy? Or am I getting things confused? Also, Texan, class is going to start up again in a couple of minutes, so I'll pop out. Great to see you again. See you all around. Hope you have a good little stream. Thank you very much, Texan. Thank you very much, and have an excellent class. Good luck learning things. Do you like being read bedtime stories? You mean like to this day? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't like listening to words. It's, you know how people say there's like 3 different ways of learning? You can learn, like some people learn through visuals, some people learn through listening, and some people learn through doing things. I don't know if this is like an antiquated theory or whatnot, but I remember in high school it was taught to us at one point. And I think I realized that I'm much more of a visual learner than I am anything else. And especially not a listener, because I can't, it's hard for me to pay attention listening to things. I don't know if it's the ADHD or what, but probably is. Honestly, I got into comics more because I wanted more visuals to go along with my reading, but there are just so many, it's overwhelming to choose. Psychomanity. That's another one. That's another thing I wanted to get into while I'm taking a break. I wanted to start reading more comics, but which is strange because you think someone that makes comics for a living, essentially, you'd think that that person would be into reading comics, but I really just don't. I don't. I was enjoying reading Yotsuba. I mean, I know technically it's a manga, but you know, same thing. I haven't finished it, but I like that. I was reading it because we were going to the Yotsuba Museum in Japan, so I wanted to brush up on my Yotsuba knowledge, so I knew what the hell was going on. But yeah, I should get back into that. I'd like to finish it. Exocomics has all the books. Yeah, Yotsuba and question mark, yeah. It's I'd recommend that. Very, very oh, I was gonna say cute slice of life. It's cute, but not in like a sickly, wholesome way. It's nice. It's a nice, funny, cozy slice of life manga series, which is my kind of thing. There's no like, I don't know, special magic village ninja chakra things, nothing like that. It's just a guy and his little daughter, and they've moved to a house, and they have neighbors, and just a bunch of little things, little slice of life things. It's funny and warm. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. And if you like Exocomics' stuff, you would definitely like Yotsuba, because Exocomics is like her main inspiration is Yotsuba. Oh, I've got to go to bed, Camjo. Nearly 1 a.m. over here. Really do wish you all the best. Hope you find a better work-life balance. Well, thank you very much, Camjo. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Supertux, I need to do things to actually learn things. If I just hear or see them, I maybe remember that something is possible, but I forget how it worked. I'm a little bit like that, yeah. I think for me, seeing is the main thing. Doing is like secondary. Doing definitely helps. Like with tutorials and things. Wolfie, it's kind of like how I work at the cinema and love movies, and I can watch them for free, but I never want to come into work to watch a movie personally. Well, would you even be allowed to watch a movie at work, Wolfie? Feels like you're not supposed to watch the movies when you're working at the cinema. Oh, off the clock. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. But do you like watching movies, like out of the cinema? I imagine you must, right? You love movies, but yeah, it's definitely different. I wouldn't want to go back to, because then you'd see like your colleagues and stuff, and just being in like that work environment, you just would feel like you're working even though you're off the clock. Which is, it kind of reminds me of another thing where it's like you shouldn't be on your phone too much in bed, because then like your brain gets used to bed being like a place where you're on your phone and stuff, and not in sleeping mode, something like that. Kind of reminds me of that. King of Nothing, I'm a really big fan of 2000 AD comics, working my way through Judge Dredd stuff, then moving on to Mike Mignola's comics, Hellboy, etc. 2000 AD. Isn't that like 24 years ago? At first I thought it sounded really futuristic, but technically, isn't that just the millennium? That's cool. Happy that you're enjoying that. Not really my kind of thing personally. I'm very fussy when it comes to enjoying things. It's probably why I don't enjoy many things at all. Second Manity, I'm glad you recommended that short story. Those are also the only things I can actually get through right now. Just can't do full books anymore. Yeah, at first I'm like turned off by the idea of reading short stories when wanting to get back into reading, because I feel like I want to sink my teeth into like a nice solid. Well, I do read ebooks, so I can't even feel the book, but still, mentally, I like the idea of reading a thick book. And reading a short story just sounds like a lot of investment for very little payoff, because then as soon as you're into the story, it's like over. But I think A Short Stay in Hell, 100 pages. It's a good amount of pages to be satisfied with the story. Huh? I can't hear you, but you said, oh, I said a good amount of pages. Oh, you mean a good length? A good length?
that just could be all summed up by the word lit.
Well, then that just emphasizes my point. I like the idea of longer books, even though they're not necessary. Azumanga Daioh is kind of similar to your current work, short and to a punchline. Azumanga Daioh is another manga that Exacomics really likes. Do I want to read it? Yeah, probably. I wouldn't mind. I was thinking of getting back into Yotsuba. Yeah. No. Oh, you only have it's like one book.
This is Azumanga. It's all of Azumanga.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like Harry Potter 4.
Is there anything?
Look at this.
Why do I have? What's that?
Oh, I got pictures of cats in here.
I do. Oh, it's shoelace.
Oh, that's shoelace.
Yeah.
You want to show?
Yeah, sure.
Aw. Little kitty cat.
Oh, that's over there.
Oh. Hey, cat's in jail. What's this all about? Wait, it's like an ID. What is this?
It's
Because
an ID.
A prison,
It's a police ID.
a cat prison ID that you stole?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that's just
good.
my own. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anything else in
Oh,
there? There you
that's
go.
it.
Yeah, you should read. Look. Yeah, the other day. I couldn't find it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's that? A cartoon.
I think from like a bouquet or something?
Oh.
Edible blooms. You eating flowers now?
Oh. It's from Claire.
Oh,
She sent me.
oh, that's right. When you
Oh, when I published
Published your
I
first
think,
book.
Yeah, she
That's
sent
cute.
me something, yeah.
yeah, satisfying. This how big this is. Jeez Louise. Oh, my camera's gotten all crazy. Now I look like an old tomato. Why? Let me fix this exposure. Eh? Oh gosh. What's happened with the lighting? All of a sudden I just... Whoa! Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. Okay, whatever. Sorry for the background to be so bright again. That's the only way I can make my face not look so dark. But yeah, I'll try and get better lighting for when we come back to properly streaming. Gosh, I'm sweaty. Sweating so bad. Oh god. I knew I shouldn't have worn the gray shirt. Jesus Christ. Also, Noob Inside, you're going to bed? A little tired? Hope everything goes right for you. Gregorius? Hey, thank you very much, Noob Inside. Have a good night. I think you're already gone, but sorry for missing your message until now. But yeah, Psychomanity, if you do read that short stay in hell, let me know what you think. I wonder if it'll be as disturbing for you as it was for me. It's like trying to think of... I mean, this isn't as, like, depressing or anything, but it's like trying to think of, like, how big the universe is, like, what's outside the universe, and, like, that feeling of your brain not being able to process. It's like that, but mixed with depression. That's what that book is
I'll
like.
proof on you.
Hey, Silencia. I'll proof on you. What the... Oh, I see. I see. Proof of live stream. I see. I was like, I don't know what the hell that's... What are you referencing? The stream title. Proof of life. Huh? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let
I
me...
feel like you won't read it otherwise.
Wait.
You should have it.
Wait, let me turn on the cat cam. Damn! Look at that. You got all the Yotsubas. These are all of them, right?
Yeah, these are all of them so far.
Checks out. Let's checking the numbers. Look at how the sun has degraded the old books. Kind of cool. It's like a gradient.
Yeah.
Goes from green to turquoise to then that sun bleached blue.
You should definitely read it. Finish it. Or start beginning and read it through again.
I think I got up to like book 7, I think. Not sure.
Finish it.
Yeah, I should. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you very much, Silencia. The 15 months. What other activities have you been doing besides reading? Oh, good question, King of Nothing. I got so distracted by the reading thing. What else have I been doing? Not much. What else have I been doing? I've been like, tinkering away with the stream setup a little bit as just a little treat for myself. It's kind of like the unnecessary work. It's like some of the books fell down. But other than that, I've been working on the Detective Beans website for Exocomics, which she's not forcing me to work on stuff, but I wanted to do it because it was like a nice. It was like scratching that itch of like, oh, I'm not being productive. Oh dear. I was able to do work without it being like the same monotonous work that was getting me all burnt out. So that was fun. It's not finished yet, but it's getting there. DetectiveBeans.com. Oh. Chuck Chan, I got you for your next comic. What's that? Because his books fell over. I wanted to pick them up. What's this, Chuck Chan? What's this? Oh, hold on. Let me pause alerts here. Oh, I get to show off like my new setup as well a little bit here. Okay. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay. Alrighty. So this is from Chuck Chan. Deathline by Chuck Chan. Is that me? Is that me in the window? The hat? Holding a pencil, FYI. Look at me. Drawing. Ooh, nice cross hatching there. Very cool. And there I am. 7 o'clock. Drawing away. I like the light, the lamp lighting effects look cool. I like this rim light you got going on here. Comic Due. Well, that's very cool. Oh my goodness, this is so accurate. Jeez Louise, look at this. Whoop. Disappeared because of the green screen. But look at, you even got like the mesh pen holder thing. Is that just a coincidence? Scrolling down. TikTok. Oh gosh, sweating now. I'm late. I'm late to post this comic. TikTok. That is one loud clock. I should get it fixed sometime. Uh-oh, it's nearly midnight. Tick. Tock. Sweating so hard my face is melting. I like the letter effects you got going on here. I like how it's not inside the outline. Very cool. Emphasizes the intensity. Oh, guys, can you guys see the? I can't quite tell because my lamp is so bright here, but there's like really cool cross-hatching shading in the background here. What am I doing here? I'm looking behind myself. Oh, the door is open. Again, the lighting effect is really cool, Chuck Chan. Get the cross-hatching. It's midnight now. Doesn't look like I'm finished. Or am I? What's this? Oh my god, you passed the deadline. Oh no! He's past the deadline and not deadline. He's in the dead zone. So, death is a joke to you? Pretty funny, though. Hey. Well, that's terrifying. Chuck Chan, that's awesome. It's really amazing. I love the color scheme you've got going on. It's very satisfying, and death looks really creepy too. Goodness me. I especially like it because it reminds me of reminds me a little bit of the book I'm reading at the moment, where it's also about the Grim Reaper. That's awesome. I really liked it. Thank you very much, Chuck Chan. I feel honored to be the main character of this. How many panels is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count. Is that 8? That's 8 panels. 8 panels! Who guessed 8 panels? I certainly didn't. That's awesome. Very cool style. Awesome. Just in time for Halloween as well. Wait, it's 20? Wait, it's 20? It's 20 panels? Oh, because of the 2 8 panels technically in these panels here. Whoops. Is that what you're saying? Very cool. A lot of stuff I was proud of. Oh yeah, definitely, you should be. It's always like an interesting little, not dilemma, but an interesting challenge to try and make like just words, especially sound effects, to look interesting when you're drawing a comic. That isn't just like, you know, text layer, TikTok, you know, impact font or something. To have it blend in with the art, but also emphasize what it's supposed to be doing in the first place. So it's very cool. Wait, what? You have to scroll up? If you start from the top and count down, it's 20 panels? Wait, what? Oh my goodness! Sorry, of course. When I thought it said 8 panels, I was like recounting. I'm like, was that really 8 panels? It felt longer. Of course, it's way longer than 8 panels. I'm such an... Of course. My bad. Let me unpause alerts to try and distract people from my goof just now. Goodness me. That bot. Congrats on finding that spider. Wait, how did... Oh, Psychomanity triggered it. And little
Hello,
Johnny
Al.
J, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Very cool. Very cool, Chuck Chan. Is that also in the Discord? Because it should be. It should be probably in the art gallery, is it? Oh no. Definitely post that again in the Discord if you like. It is in the Discord. Wait, where is it? Where is this? Can't find it. Oh wait. Here's another thing I can do. I'll put this over here. Bam! Now I got Discord as well. Look at this. New organizing, which is kind of neat. You better censor it. Whoop. Look at that. Look at all these buttons I can push. Chimera. Gregor doesn't know how long he hasn't been streaming, but it's okay because he just can't count. You would know if you watched Discord. I have not been as up to date in the Discord as I should be. That's for sure. I thought I checked the art gallery. Oh, that's probably why I didn't. It's probably why I didn't see it, because it's so small. The Discord makes it look so tiny. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for letting me know. I would have hated to miss that. Goodness me. Give that a gold. Where's my gold low J? Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Oh. Check my DMs. My DMs? I don't have any DMs, do I? Check your... You mean I have 6... Oh, I do. I've got 65 of them. I see. I got 65 DMs. How the hell do I have 65 DMs? Oh gosh, I don't know. I have 54 pending messages. Incoming friend requests. I don't know these people. Oh good lord. It's overwhelming. Yeah, I'm so blind to the like red numbers on apps that I have here. like that, and also my phone. It always freaks Exocomics out to see my inbox app icon. Like right now, it's got. Right now, it's well, I guess you can't see, but it's 388. 388 unread emails in my Gmail, and 9 in my work mail. Goodness me. Oh lordy. But it's just I don't even notice it anymore. Oh my god, my social media, social networking folder has 3,545. What the crap? Look at that one. It's not gonna focus because I turned off autofocus because I didn't like the autofocus, but now it would have come in handy, but whatever. Ooh, I wonder if there was a button for that. If I could have a button that turns autofocus on and off. That'd be kind of cool. Chimera, I am inbox 0. I clear them out as soon as they come in. The DMs and stuff. Yeah, inbox 0, that's another thing I've been trying to work on. Well, not work on, do. While I'm away from work. To try and like organize myself a little bit because my to-do list was overwhelming. I just had like 20 overdue tasks every day, and I always start with good intentions. I always have this like I'm gonna do the GTD method, the getting things done, or whatnot. The Zettelkasten. I haven't even read what Zettelkasten is. It's already intimidating enough. It's just not going to work for me. So I cleared out some of my tasks in my to-do list, things that are just obsolete, or if I'm being honest with myself, I'm just never going to do. And so that's looking a lot clearer. Although I don't think I'll ever be inbox 0, but I do try and stay on top of the emails, that's for sure. But I just don't have the patience to make sure it's like always completely 0 all the time. So that would be good. What else have I been doing? I was gonna get into thank you. I was gonna get into gardening. I was gonna fix that lawn, because I did buy that stuff for fixing the lawn, but I realized in the tutorial thingy, it tells me I need to keep it moist, and I need a garden hose, and I don't have a garden hose. And now I'm waiting for it to go on special before I buy a garden hose. So I'm waiting on that, because garden hoses, they can be pretty pricey. So I want to wait until there's a sale. So I'm waiting on that. Oh, I also got rid of my old computer. I gave it to Lee's dad out of charity, because Lee's dad's computer, I mean, to even call it a computer is overstating how much it can compute at once, because honestly, her dad's computer is so slow. It literally takes 5 minutes for it to open Internet Explorer or something. 5 minutes to oh man. He wanted me to help him do something, like something wasn't working, yada yada, like wanted to download YouTube videos or something. And he tried to change it from Chinese to English, and then he had to restart the computer. And literally, I was there waiting for it to turn back on for like over half an hour. It was nuts. And then it still didn't work. It was painful. I think it was Microsoft Edge, not Internet Explorer, but it may as well be Internet Explorer because it feels so old, even despite it being I think it was Windows 10. But God, it's brutal how slow everything is. And he's clicking something, nothing's happening, so he clicks it again, and then all of a sudden it happens twice, and then like they're both loading, and it takes twice as long now because both things are loading, and he has to close one. It's brutal watching her dad use the computer. So I'd offered it to him before. Like, you can have my old PC, and I'm not using it anyway, and it's way faster than what you've got. But he kept turning me down, and then this time, I had to just put my foot down, because it was his birthday recently, and I was like, consider it a birthday present. Like, I insist, I will get this computer ready for you. Try it out for a week, and if you don't like it, I'll take it back, but you're gonna like it, because it's just so much better, so much faster. And in my mind, I feel like it's going to be like, you know, those videos where someone like finds an old sea turtle and it's got like fishing wire like caught around its neck for years and years, and then they finally cut it loose and it comes off, and then the turtle swims away all happy. I feel like that's that's kind of like what I was going for when I was helping Lee's dad with the computer. So I did that recently. I spent the day like reformatting it and reinstalling Windows and just trying to get it to be like old person proofed, because you can't really see well. So I had to increase the size of everything to 200% and then like make it change to Chinese really easily, and then install AdBlock, well, uBlock Origin Lite onto Microsoft Edge and all this stuff. But man, it's crazy how hard it is to explain how things work on Windows to an old person. From like, it really makes you like aware of how complex it must be to someone that's kind of not too technically savvy. So overwhelming. And then things just like, oh man, he wanted me to find a way to. I still didn't really find a good way of doing this, but to save YouTube videos to MP3. But you know, there's so many like dodgy websites and software out there that has like filled with like fake ads and spam and all sorts of dodgy stuff. So hard to find, and something that's like easy enough for an old person to just click like 2 buttons for it to work. I in the end got JDownloader 2 or something, but that doesn't save to MP3. It saves to like Opus, whatever the hell that is, and it also saves the video. And I couldn't figure out how to just set up that it saves just the audio. I don't know. And then just like, at least I had a Chinese mode, so I turned it into Chinese. But then I can't read Chinese, so I'm just hoping that everything works the same. Just install Linux if they only use a browser that works a lot better anyways. I don't even know how to use Linux. No way. Also, because he does use other things, like he wants to. He's got some software that downloads YouTube videos to MP3, but it looks kind of dodgy. But I don't know. And then a way of. He likes to read like Chinese articles, like news articles about China and in Chinese, and he wanted a way to like download an article, a written article, into text-to-speech MP3. And that is also really hard to find something that isn't completely dodgy and like filled with spyware or whatever, or that costs on a monthly basis. Because I understand, I mean, if you got some TTS thing going on, it's using computing power, and like I understand that if you're providing that service, you kind of need to be paid for the upkeep and whatnot, but he didn't want to pay for monthly, and fair enough. And hey to power, 49
The
months.
sus hat guy is back.
Wow, that voice did not do all those exclamation points justice. Thank you to power. I'm back, sort of. It's not me like being back for like regular streaming schedule stuff, but baby steps, dipping my feet back in there. But good to see you to power. Hope you've been well. Oh yeah, and so I found there was a really cool thing on Microsoft Edge. You click like reading mode or something. Oh, at the button, there's like a button with an A with a sound effect. You click that, and it just speaks in a really good natural voice the text that you're reading out loud. And it could be in Chinese, and it's apparently like the best Chinese text-to-speech ever. But the problem is, I can't download that as an MP3 file. It just does live. Like, it just does it. I can't like save to a file. And then so I had to set up a way of maybe recording it to MP3. And that was a whole thing. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't listening to the computer. It was listening for a microphone. I had to install like some sort of Realtek sound drivers, and oh, Jesus Christ. And then the Microsoft voice recorder app thing that comes with Windows is so basic. It's so basic, you can't even change the format it saves in. It saves as an M4A instead of MP3. And it has it just takes the UI is horrendous. It's too basic, and then I installed Audacity because I think he used Audacity before, so that you can play the article, record it as an MP3, and export. And there's just so many things. It's just so many things. Aren't M4A files better than MP3? Yeah, I guess, but I'm not sure if because he likes to load them onto this like really old MP3 player thing he has with the headphones, and he likes to listen to the articles when he's doing things. So I don't know if that thing can play M4A. And to top it all off, there is something wrong with the computer. Every now and then, the mouse just gets stuck for a few seconds. I don't know what that's about. Shouldn't do. I did a clean reformat. It's got like decent hardware in it. And and for a while it would like get stuck and then go black screen, which is really horrendously mortifying. I don't know what that's about. And then I deinstalled the graphic drivers and I reinstalled an older graphic driver. And now it doesn't do the black screen thing, but still every half an hour or so, the mouse might stop working for 5 seconds. Not sure why. I don't know. Goodness me. The power. Plucky Squire is out. Hell yeah. That's right. Plucky Squire is out. I was thinking of streaming that because I want to play it. Not only to support my friend Sean, who is one of the game designers on it, but also because it's a really interesting looking game to begin with. So that's gonna be fun. I want to play it, and I thought maybe I'll stream it as well. The power. Yeah, it just came out yesterday, I think, right? Capitao, Esteller. Do you draw for that channel that reviews TV shows and movies too? Like, this series is kind of dumb. I think I know what you're talking about, but no. No, I have nothing to do with that. I think, did they make something about like the Twilight series or something? I think I saw a thumbnail of it a while back. But no, that's not me. That's not me. I'm also not the odd ones out. Saruman, the best thing you could do is with Edge is open the page in immersive mode, save it as a PDF file or whatever, and then use the text-to-speech. Yeah. Yeah, and there's other things that are annoying with Microsoft Edge. Even though I turn off the news feed that happens on a new tab, I set everything up, customized everything. Turned off the news feed. I turned off some like unnecessary settings, like Microsoft to-do tasks and Microsoft Bing points and stuff. Like, I know that Lee's dad is not gonna use any of that stuff. I turned it all off, made it nice and clean, and then when I brought the computer over to his house to set it up, I show him Microsoft Edge, and guess what? It reverted all the settings for some reason. It does not remember that I don't want the goddamn newsfeed to show on a new tab. I don't know why it keeps resetting the setting. It's frustrating as hell, and I hate Microsoft, and I've actually been using a Mac recently. This is Exocomics' old MacBook Pro, and that's another thing I've been doing while I've been on break to mix things up, to do new things. I thought instead of being here on my Windows computer, I thought I'd go over here and be on a Mac, just to change things up a little bit. and I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It's very cool. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at the screensaver. Look at this screensaver login thing. Look at that. It's a video. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that nuts that this is the Have you seen what Microsoft's default wallpapers are like? I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Windows 11s. I've only seen Windows 10s. Because when I was setting up the computer for Lee's dad, I was trying to find some nice wallpapers. And the wallpapers that Microsoft uses are so ugly and bad and low res and like JPEG-y looking. I don't know what they're thinking. And then you come over here with a Mac and they just have like this gorgeous drone footage. And the cool thing is that this is the wallpaper as well. When you log in, it eventually just slows down and stops on a frame, and that's just your wallpaper. Like at whatever point you log in on. So cool. Oh man, so futuristic. It's just a waste of resources and battery. perhaps, but it's cool as hell. It is cool. Yeah, I like it. So I've been using the Mac a bit. I like the gestures and I like the trackpad. It's cool. I like the way to type on it. It's nice. It's nice. And I've been yeah, convert to Mac 100%. Coma code. I know. I'm tempted to. I am tempted to, and I'm one of those people that is like all or nothing. I like to be all in or not at all. I hate kind of being a little bit here and a little bit there, and sometimes here, and then from this point on, I was over here, and just I hate that stuff. And I get kind of carried away. Like when I was getting into that Mac, I was like, I'm gonna go all in on Apple. I'm gonna change from Spotify to Apple Music, and I'm gonna start using the the cloud photos instead of Google Photos, and all of this stuff. And I stopped myself because that just seems like a lot of work. But it's also more expensive. But I do like the MacBook Pro. It's nice. The laptops are nice. Are there even any games on Mac anymore? Well, that's another thing. Chuck Chan. Don't know. Don't care. I'm not really super into games anymore anyway. Plus, I have this computer, which is not going to go away. That's another thing. I can't not use Windows. I have to use Windows because only Windows can support like this whole StreamerBot setup thing I've got going on. StreamerBot is only on Windows, and like OBS is on Mac as well. But I got this beefy Windows PC. I'm just going to use this, and it's got the big monitor and stuff. I'm using this. This is still my main, but I have been using the laptop every now and then just for like other stuff. And I like that I can move it around, and I can go downstairs. And then when Lee's in the kitchen, you know, working on dinner and stuff, I could be, you know, well, sometimes I help. I help is where I can. But when I'm not helping, I can be downstairs as well, and I have the little laptop, and I'm just like tapping away and organizing my Spotify, which is another thing that has been on my mind recently. I hate Spotify's UI. It's horrendous. But that'll be for another stream, I think. I don't know if I have the energy to properly explain all my grievances with Spotify right now, or if people even care about that. Because it's I don't think so. I don't think so. But basically, I don't like that they got rid of the heart. That I can't see songs that I've liked versus songs that are in a playlist somewhere. That they both are represented by the same icon is insane. I can't tell which songs I like and which songs are just in a random obscure playlist somewhere. So frustrating. Anyway. Oh, Dwarven Words. Okay. Okay. Let's end with the Dwarven Words, and then that'll be it for today's stream. Although it is later than I thought. Oh gosh, no! I can't. No, we'll save this. We'll save the Dwarven Words. I can't do it now because it's actually later than I thought, and I don't want to be too late for lunch. And yeah, no, okay, no, yes, we'll save that for another time. What's for lunch? I'm not sure exactly. It's either going to be tuna toasties or eggy bready, which is like a fried egg on a piece of toast with some cheese, or tuna toasties. Either way, I can't lose. It's a win-win situation for me. Depends on what Lee wants to make. Interesting names of food. Yeah, we've got like short versions of bowling the meals to save time. Eggy bread, cheesy peasy, you know.
Loading artist in my loading artist stream. What's next, Art? Just kidding, Gregor. Hope you got rest. Man, I'm getting soft. I need to something mean. Quick, you a good Gregor bad.
Thank you for that, Dower. Thank you very much. 81 months. Welcome back, Dower. Good to see you. And also good to see you too, Ikubo. Excellent. So thank you everyone for joining for this little proof of life stream, and for listening to me rant a little bit. And again, thank you for your patience while I deal with this burnout depression thing I got going on. I really look forward to the day when I'm not like this anymore. And I hope to try and keep up doing things that help me get to that goal. Which probably isn't complaining about Spotify. But it's still fun to just like reorganize tracks and whatnot. At the moment, I'm thinking of getting rid of all my playlists. And just, it's that all or nothing thing again, but removing all playlists and having every song I possibly like as my liked song. So anything that has a check mark next to it means I like it. That's just a theory, but I'm not sure if that's the best way forward. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for joining us. And I will see you when I see you. I'm not sure when I'll be streaming again, but it definitely won't be I won't be like AWOL for as long as I was before. I'll definitely be streaming again sooner than later. I'm just not sure exactly. I'm not sure if it's gonna be tomorrow or if it's gonna be like in a couple days. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know in Discord. Why is my ending song not working? Okay, ending song button is not working. I don't know why it's not playing the song. I think Spotify is mad at me. It's not. I was bad mouthing it too much, and now it's giving me the silent treatment. I'm just gonna have to find it myself, aren't I? What was it? It's like, what's it called? Something just sword? I can't even remember what it's called now. Magic sword? Is it Magic Sword? In the way home. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Christ. If you can't getting out and about in nature helps too. King of Nothing. Oh yes, of course. Of course. I've been doing that as well. Been going on more walks. And now that the weather is getting better, we're moving into summer, hoping to do more bike rides, bicycling. That'd be nice. And yeah, definitely more walks. I'll be walking after lunch as well. That was something I started to do recently before I stopped streaming, was to like go on walks when I finished streaming. Just like reset, touch some grass and whatnot, you know? Mighty Waikato's got lots to offer? Yes, especially for the bike rides. There's a spider on my hat. Thank you for catching it, Firefly. And thank you everyone. See you later. Take care. Goodbye. I manually pushed the button. I hope the timing works out. Close enough.